All right. Shalom. I want to start off with give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rekakadash. Double understood the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole Felek. I'm the brother Hanaya coming back with another video. I hope this will be edifying. Now, topic that I want to be talking about today: worldly behavior, scamming. Yeah, worldly behavior, scamming. Now, hey, this is not a spirit that you should be in, especially hey, whether it's especially not if you're doing that towards brothers, man. You know, you scamming your own people that support you the most, support you more than your own family. You want to scam them, lying, you know, lying. Hey, matter of fact, look, I put this rapper up, right? This scam rapper, Casher Kwan, right? Now, I'm not gonna go fully into him. No. It's not about him. He is just an example. Now, this is Casher Kwan, and he had his homeboy, what they call, right? There, his friend. And his friend was, he was just in the picture. Let me see. This, yeah. This is his friend. Now, his friend, they were friends for like a couple of years, but they were close. They were real close before they even got famous, right? Now, this guy decided to scam him, scam the guy that put him on, right? Put him on to rapping, and because the Casher Kwan guy, him, he was famous before his friend, and that's him, TJ, right? He was famous before TJ. Now he he put TJ on, right? He let his followers, his fans know, like, hey, yeah, my friend, he also makes music, basically like promoting him, right? So he can yeah, get famous too, right? Now, the person that gave him that hand, right? This guy, this TJ guy, he bit the same hand that he was eating off, man. What did I say in the English? They say like you don't same hand that feeds you. You don't bite the same bite the same hand that feeds you, right? Now he did that. Now this guy, the TJ guy, he got $1 million deal, right? $1 million or a couple $1 million deal, right? Meanwhile, he has nothing. He has no deal, nothing. But he was famous before the guy, but he didn't touch millions. Now, funny thing is, this guy didn't give the Casher Kwan guy nothing at all of that million, right? And why I'm saying that is because this guy before he was famous, he was broke, and the Casher Kwan guy was helping him out, right? He was learning him how to scam and stuff like that, so he can make his own money. Because before that, he was sleeping on his own mattress, blah blah blah, right? He was broke, like done and dusted, broke, right? Now, a moral of this story is you don't bite the same hand that feeds you. That's the moral of the story. You know, you don't do that, man. The scriptures even say that. Now, the scriptures say thou shalt not lie to one another, right? And not steal. Because, you do you think you're gonna get away with it? This is in the scriptures, Galatians 6. It says, "Whatever a man sowed, that shall he also reap." You think you won't reap what you sow? You think it's a game. That's what you be thinking. Some people, That's why you gotta pray, man. Like, hey, some people really do not take this truth serious, man. They think they think they gonna get thousands upon thousands of chances, man. They think like, yeah, nothing gonna happen. They just gonna rebuke me and then it's over with. Little do you know. Little do you know. Little do you know. Let me get it. Let me get that scripture. Little do you know. It's in Proverbs. Proverbs 29. He that being often reproved hardened his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. If you're being rebuked, right? And reproved, right? And you harden your neck, you start not listening more, right? You harden your neck, you start not listening more, right? You're gonna be suddenly destroyed, and that without remedy. You know, you gonna think like, hey, yeah, just another day, and then boom, hey, the Most High sweeps you out just like that. You know, because He's been talking to you through His men, right? The men of the Lord. He's been talking to you. You think He's gonna just talk to you one on one? Who do you think you are? Are you someone special that you think you're gonna get that one-on-one treatment? If you don't want to listen to His man, you don't listen to Him as well. You know, scamming, lying, trying to pick fights with brothers. You know, saying, putting, even dragging, even dragging the person's family in your lie only to make the lie seem better, to make the lie seem more believable. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, this is not the spirit that you should be in. And I'm laughing because I'm really not laughing, but it's just like, you know, when you think about things or things happen and you laugh because you cannot believe that that just happened. You cannot believe that just happened. That's why you laughing. You think like, is this some kind of game? Is this a joke or something? Does someone have to wake me up? Ha ha. It was a joke. Because this is fucking ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, man. I'm going to read it again. This is Proverbs 29:1. He that being often reproved hardened his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Now this is Leviticus 19:11. Because you scamming people, right? Scamming people. Scamming ass niggas, right? They live lavish. They live good. They scamming their own mother, scamming their own sister, brother, father. They scam them, right? You scam your own friends, right? You balling, right? You gonna see where that money. I hope that money will take you to your grave, also, man. I hope that money will take. I hope. I hope you can use that money in the spirit world too, man. Because you really think that it's that way. You really think like you can scam people and get away with it. Like it's like that's not fucking evil what you're doing. Like some people don't think, like they don't use their brain. They don't realize the consequences of some actions that they're doing, man. Of their actions. Like, how do you not realize that? Hey, anyway, this is Leviticus 19:11. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another, and ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shalt thou profane the name of Yahweh Shai. I am the Lord. Right? But the point is at 19. The point is at 19 and 11. Ye shall not steal. Scam is stealing. Scamming is stealing, right? Neither deal falsely. That's also scamming. So that's 2 strikes. Neither lie one to another. That's the 3rd strike right there. For example, if you have a car, right? And someone wants to buy that car, right? You putting that car up for sale, and someone wants to buy that car, right? You put that car for 5,000 euros, right? You put it for 5,000 euros, $5,000 or euros, right? You say the price is 5,000. Okay, the person comes, checks out the car. Why is the car 5,000? The car is 5,000 because, yeah, I changed the motor and the motor is brand new. Blah de blah. I put some turbo in it, a turbo in it, so the car is also faster. So that's why the car is 5,000, right? But that guy that sells the car, he knows that car is about to break down. He knows the car is about to break down, right? And the car is actually not even drivable, but he still lies and says like, hey, it's a brand new motor in it, and I put a turbo in it. The car, it runs perfect, and hey, it's faster now also. That's why the price is 5,000. Now that person buys that car. Now what did you just do? You just scammed that man, because the car is literally on the brink of dying. You lie, you lie and say you have a new motor, and you stealing away his money, because the car is actually worth 1,000 or maybe 500 euros, but you sell it for 5,000. You stealing that man's money also, by lying and saying the value is much higher because of this and that. Meanwhile, that's also a lie. So it's a lie into another lie. That's dealing falsely. Scamming, man. That's scamming. Now, this is Colossians 3 and 9. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. Right. Don't lie to another, man. Don't lie to your own brothers, man. Don't lie to your own brothers, man. They're here to help you, not here to put you in a bad light, that you have to lie and make it seem like it's okay. Meanwhile, it's not okay. People out here lying that they quit smoking. Them brothers have dreams that you still smoking. Why are you lying, man? You acting like people don't. You acting like the angels don't see you. Like you literally. Hey, matter of fact, the Lord eyes are 10,000. Let me see if I can get it right. This is Ecclesiastes 23 and 19. Such a man only feared the eyes of man. Right? You only fear the eyes of man when you do shit like that, man. You lie, right? You lie to your own brothers to make it seem like it's okay. Meanwhile, it's not okay, right? You lie to your brothers saying like, yeah, I work and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you're not working. You lie and say like, yeah, I have to pay this, I have to pay that, I can't come to the council, I can't talk to you, brother, because I have this and this to do. Meanwhile, you're in the shower and your mother picks up the phone saying you in the shower, lying again, saying you saying that you're at an appointment. You say you hey, such a man only feared the eyes of man. You only fear the eyes of man. You only fear the eyes of man. That's lying, man. You think that's lying. That's why you lying. You only fear the eyes of man. You are not you are not looking at the bigger picture. Neither do you realize the consequences of your actions. You don't realize it. It doesn't. It's like it doesn't. People like that, right? Scamming ass people like that. They don't realize the actions that they are committing. They like it. It just doesn't register in their brain. Niggas out there scamming their own mother, man. Scamming their own blood, like their close blood. Like you grew up, your father bought you this, your father bought you that, your mother bought you this, your mother bought you that. Yet you have articles of niggas scamming their own mother, plotting against their own mother to kill her, and kill her actually too, and take that money, man. You have this one guy, right? Kills his mother and steals. Where was this guy at? Right. Was it this guy? Right. Son, 24, and 2 friends murdered his hairdresser mother for life insurance, cash, and $90,000 in bank accounts. Hey, man, and this is just one example. You have tons of examples, man. An aspiring rapper sought fame and fortune, so he had a hitman kill his mom to inherit her savings, prosecutors say. Hey, man. Anyway, such a man only feared the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. Think about it, man. Think about it. The eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He sees everything that you're doing. You think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know what people used to do back in the days? They used to commit before they commit a sin. They used to, yeah, I'm gonna get this goat, I'm gonna get that. Yeah, then I'm gonna bring it to the Levi. But before I bring it to the Levi, I'm gonna fuck this man's wife, And after I did that, then I'm gonna give the sacrifice, right, to the Levi, so he can sacrifice it, and then my sins will be forgiven. That's what they used to do, man. That's what they used to do. That's why the Most High says, I have no pleasure in for her. Yeah. This is Hebrews 10:6. In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin, thou hast had no pleasure. In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sins, thou hast had no pleasure. Right. Another one. This is Psalms 51:16. I think this is the one that I wanted. I was thinking like, no, that was not the one. Right. Psalms 51:16. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. Right? Why? Because people started doing stuff like that, man. They started doing stuff like that. They start plotting like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna bring it to the Levi. I'm gonna bring the sacrifice to the Levi, and then my sins will be forgiven. The people used to plot like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna sin, and then I'm gonna give the sacrifice to the Levi so he can sacrifice the animal, and then I'm fixed up. That's what they used to think, man. That's what they used to do and think. Salakia. Now, I'm going to read this again. Colossians 3 and 9. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. Right. Put off that old man, man. That's that old man. That's that worldly spirit. Lying to one another. Scamming each other, man. Like, anyway. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat. Think about that, man. Think about that. Think about that. The scriptures say, whatever a man sow, that shall you also reap, man. You think you ain't gonna get judged when you go to the spirit world? And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna go into the spirit world, right? You're gonna get judged for whatever you did your past life, right? Then you gonna go back to earth, and then you gonna finish your sentence, man, because YASHAMIAHLA is gonna judge you, and then you have to do and finish your sentence, whatever that sentence may be. You know, that's why some people they can't walk, right? People in wheelchairs. Some people are Down syndromic. Some people have this sickness, that sickness, is because they're being judged. You know, it's because they're being judged. You never know what that person may have did in his past lives. You even have brothers in this truth. Some brothers, they have this, they have that. You know, that's why, the Most High, listen, man. The scriptures say, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. You know, the Most High decides who is going to get away with, not going to get away, but who is gonna get this judgment, who is gonna get that judgment. You know, the Most High decides that, man. The Most High might not like what you did. He really might not like what you did, your past lives, but yet he judged you, right, for the things that you did, and yet will have mercy upon you by putting you in a camp, man, putting you back in this putting you back into the putting you back where you should have been, man. You know, putting you with wisdom, man. Marrying you with wisdom, man. You know, he might still have mercy upon you. He hate that thing that you did. He really might not like that thing that you did, right, in your past lives, and yet he judges you for it, and yet he will have mercy on you if he wants to, man. By letting you know the truth. Now you in the camp, and now this and that, such and such, man. You know, the Most High does what he wants. You know, he does what he wants, and he judges. And whatever that judgment is, it's always right. You know, that it's not, the Most High doesn't deal with false balances. False balance. Get that also. This is Proverbs 11 and 1. A false balance is an abomination. A false balance is abomination to the Lord YASHAMIAHLA, but a just weight is his delight. Right? Balance. Balance is good. A just weight. Balance is good. Unjust balance, he hates that. It's an abomination, man. You know? Now, this is Romans 9 and 15. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Right? That's the Most High YASHAMIAHLA speaking. You know? He said to Moses, I will have mercy upon whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion upon whom I will have compassion. You know? Because he decides. You know? But back to 2 Corinthians, right? For we must all appear before the judgment seat of YASHAMIAHLA. That's like of Yahushai. That everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. Right. Right. Well, what I just said about, hey, you go to the spirit world, you're gonna get judged, right? YASHAMIAHLA is gonna judge you, right? And then, hey, you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do your sentence, man, on earth. That's where you do your sentence, man. And Salakia, Yahweh Shai judges, because the Most High Yahweh, he gave power to his son. When did he give power to his son? When he died for the nation of Israel, man. He gave powers to his son, and now, hey, right. It says, no. Yeah. It says. But not only this, because also, right. This is Hebrews 1:6. No, I'm gonna start at verse 5. For unto which of the angels said he at any time, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee, and again I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. And again, when he bringeth in the first begotten into the world, which is Yahweh Shai, he said, and let all the angels of Yahweh worship him. Right. And of the angels he said, who maketh his angel spirits and his ministers a flame of fire. But unto the Son he said, thy throne, O Yahweh, is forever and ever, and a scepter of righteousness is the scepter of thy kingdom. Right. The angels, the angels worship Yahushua, man. Because that's the order that YASHAMIAHLA, that's the order that the Most High Yahweh set it up to be, man. That's the order that he set it up to be. So what you do, you gonna get judged, man. And you're gonna get judged by Yahushua, man. You're gonna get judged by Yahushua, man. Now, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. Right. Now this is Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Yahweh Shai. Right. Because why is it? Because things like this, man. You have people being born with 3 arms, man. Now, no. I'm not gonna put that picture. I'm not gonna get that picture. But you know, people in India, right? These people be getting born with 8 arms, legs, blah de blah, such and such, right? Now it's because they worshiping spirits, yes, and that's why YASHAMIAHLA judges them, right? Because you shouldn't worship spirits, man. You shouldn't worship spirits, man. You should worship YASHAMIAHLA, but hey, they heed us anyway. When the kingdom comes, when Yahushua comes back and the elect is with him, they gonna put every effing heathen into subjection, man. They are gonna be under subjection of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. They are gonna be under subjection of Yahushua, man. They are gonna be in submission, and there ain't gonna be no effing Elamites worshipping their elephant with 8 arms and 6 legs, None of that, man. But back to the point. This is 2 Corinthians 6:14, because I forgot why I even brought up that point. Oh yeah. It's because it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of YASHAMIAHLA, man. It's a fearful thing. He can do things to you that you can't even think about, man, because your brain is only that limited, you know. Like think like how did the Most High create the wind? Why can't we see the wind but we can feel it? How did he create the galaxies? How are there so many stars in the universe? You know? How are there how does the earth rotate? You know? How does it spin? Things like that. Like think about it, man. Our brain is that limited. We don't know. You know, we don't know. Edom, he thinks he knows, right? With all these speculations, yes, science this, science that, ha ha ha, hee hee, million years the earth exists, blah blah, dinosaurs. Now dinosaurs are real, but anyway, that's another thing. Hey, because you have, for example, you have this one dinosaur looking bird. You have this one dinosaur looking bird in Africa. Hey, this guy, the shoe bill. Hey, this guy literally looks like a dinosaur, man. Like a dinosaur bird that Edom, they you know Jurassic Park? Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I don't know why. Yeah, they made Jurassic Park, but they made the movie Jurassic Park, but these type of birds, right? These type of birds are Jurassic World. I don't know if it's Park or World, but anyway, these birds, right, from Jurassic Park, right? You have birds like this. Right now, if you get this, the shoe bill, hey, this guy is big, man. This guy is big. Like, you don't realize how big he is. This guy is big, like big. You look at his face, even, man. But anyway, if you compare this, you're going to think like, hey, this is, what is this? You know, you're going to think like, hey, yo, what's up? You know, this is real. You see? But that, now, because I had to, yeah, I had to explain it. What I just said about the whole dinosaur thing. Anyway, back to the point. The point was that worldly behavior of scamming, that should not be, you know, that should not be. You shouldn't have that spirit, man, when you're in this truth. That worldly behavior of scamming people, lying to your own brothers, you know. Stealing from your own brothers, that's not a spirit that you should have, man. That's a demon, you know, and a heavy one too. Lying, stealing, and scamming. Damn. That's three. That's hey. Anyway, this is 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not equally yoked together with the unbelievers, like with unbelievers, right? Don't start dealing with. If you're in this truth, stop dealing with the people, your worldly friends. Stop dealing with your worldly friends that do this type of shit, man. They scamming, they smoking weed, you know, stuff like that. Don't deal with people like that, man, because it's that type of spirit is only gonna rub on you and eventually, if YASHAMIAHLA wants it, leap on you, only because you're dealing with those type of people, man. You should not be dealing with such type of people, man. Even in Psalms it said, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, you know. Now let me read it again. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers? For what fellowship had righteousness with unrighteousness? And what combination had light with darkness? Right. It doesn't have nothing to do with each other, man. It's two totally different things. You know? Now this is Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners. Right? You don't deal with them. You don't stand with them. You don't chill with them. You know, you don't kick it with them. With those type of people, like scamming ass niggas that smoking weed, they steal. You know, drug dealers, blah blah. You don't deal with people like that, man. You don't chill with people like that. Like use basic sense, man. Like you use your brain, you know? Think about what you're doing, man. Realize your actions. Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shemashah, and in his law that he meditate day and night. Right. Now I'm gonna close it off with Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived, Yahweh Shemashah is not mocked. Why is he not mocked? For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Whatever you do, whatever you sow, you gonna reap that eventually, man. You know? You gonna reap that eventually. No one escapes the judgment of Yahweh Shemashah. No one does. You know? You come into this truth, you think now, yeah, it's all gonna be dandy. It's all gonna be good, you know? I'm trying to be righteous. It's all gonna be good. Meanwhile, hey, you catch a lot of hell, man. You think like, huh? Wait, before this truth, I was, hey, things happened in this truth. Before this truth, you know, it wasn't all smooth and dandy. But now, in this truth, it's more not even smooth and dandy, man. That's why you cannot escape the judgment of Yahweh Shemashah, man. Whether you in this truth or not, you're gonna get judged. You're going to get judged, and you're going to have to finish your sentence. You're going to have to do your sentence, do your time, you know. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. Kala Yahweh Shemashah. Right. If you sow into the Spirit, right, you read, you study, you learn, you teach, you do whatever you have to do, you know, in the Spirit, you're gonna reap life everlasting, man, because this is the scriptures even say bodily exercise profited little. Bodily exercise profited little, right? It says bodily exercise profited little, right? Why is that? I think it's in is it in verse 9? No, it's in verse 8 then. I think it's verse 8 then. Yeah, it's in verse 8. This is First Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profited little, but godliness is profitable. It was in the same verse. It was in the same verse. Salakia. This is First Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profited little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come, right? Bodily exercise profited little. You training your flesh, it profits little, man. You lift weights, you do cardio, whatever you do, it profited little. You know, why does the scripture say it profited little? Because if you go exercise in the scriptures, right? You're gonna exercise in the scriptures and start and read, you know, and study. Then what does the scripture say? But godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is. So that now is, right? That now is, when you learn, right? When you learn, you study, right? You have wisdom. You already decide you got wisdom from Yahweh Shemashah. You're gonna apply to their daily based life, right? That now is, right? and of that which is to come. And of what is to come, man. You know? And that which is to come. Why? Because meanwhile you're doing this, you also building up your spiritual bank account, man. You know? Hey, with that, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Merkakadosh, that will honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the overleg. Hope this video was edifying, and shalom.